This is what reading a probiotic label actually looks like. Each particular strain and the gaps in evidence that actually matter for your child. I want to talk about a probiotic that a patient's mother showed me last week. She done the research. She found a product where every strain is named, not just the species, but the actual strain code. 2 of those strains were literally tested together in a clinical trial for 220 children with eczema. She thought that the product was perfect. She was mostly right, but mostly isn't everything. Let me walk you through it. This is the product. Avance LB30, 5 strains, 30 billion CFU for a multi-strain probiotic. This one is unusually well documented. The label lists full strain codes, which is the bare minimum you want to ask for before even considering a probiotic. So, already, Avance LB30 fulfills the bare minimum where other products fail. Look at this product, no strain code. So this is really common in a lot of probiotics. Avance LB30 is not too bad, but well labeled and safe for your eczema child are not the same thing. Let me go through each strain. The first 2 strains are Lactobacillus paracasei GMNL133 and Lactobacillus fermentum GM090. These 2 I actually know from the research. There was a proper double-blind placebo-controlled trial, 220 children, ages 1 to 18, moderate atopic dermatitis. They were given GMNL133, GM090, or a combination of both. After 3 months, all 3 probiotic groups showed significant reduction in eczema severity scores, and the benefits lasted another month even after they stopped taking it. This is a clinical trial specifically designed for children with eczema. Neither of these strains have evidence of histamine production. For parents of eczema children, that matters enormously. You want strains that help without adding to the histamine burden that's already making your child itch. Let's jump to the 5th strain. This is Bifidobacterium longum BL2. This is actually a bonus. B. longum as a species doesn't just avoid producing histamine. There is evidence it actually actively downregulates the enzymes responsible for histamine synthesis in the body. For an eczema child with histamine sensitivity, this is a strain you want in the formula. Let's backtrack now. The 4th strain, L. paracasei GM080, same species as GMNL133. No red flags at all. Now, the 3rd strain, Lactobacillus casei GMNL277. I'm not saying this strain is dangerous, but I want to be honest with you. L. casei as a species includes some strains that are confirmed histamine producers. GMNL277 specifically was developed for antiviral applications. There is now a patent for it for enterovirus treatment. But I cannot confirm that this particular strain does not carry the histamine-producing gene. To learn more about the histamine-producing gene, you can go back and watch the video on Garden of Life. The HDC gene encodes the enzyme responsible for one-step conversion of histidine into histamine. For most children, that gap in data probably doesn't matter. But if your child is highly histamine sensitive, meaning other probiotics have caused flares before, or antihistamines help them, that's one strain I would need more information on before recommending this product with confidence. Now, where does that leave us? Avance LB30 is one of the more thoughtfully formulated multi-strain probiotics I've reviewed. 2 strains with direct evidence in pediatric eczema trials, 1 strain that may actually help with histamine regulation. The concern is narrow and specific, which is strain number 3. This L. casei strain, whose histamine status has not been confirmed in published literature. My recommendation, if your child has typical atopic eczema and no particular pattern of reacting badly to probiotics, this product is definitely worth trying. Start low, maybe half the recommended dose, and observe for 2 to 3 weeks. If itching increases or the skin flares, this L. casei component is the first thing I'll look at as a possible culprit. Anyway, this is what reading a probiotic label actually looks like. Not just does it have 5 strains or 15 strains, but which 5? Then you want to know about each particular strain and the gaps in evidence that actually matter for your child. Full strain breakdown is in the article, link in the description. And watch the next video. It's about whether Chinese herbs for eczema actually flare your skin. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.